I always say this, and I'm probably going to say this a million times on my channel. Nobody wants to be involved in anything until it personally affects them in any type of situation, whether it has to do with immigration or fires going on or any type of policies that typically conservatives or Republicans are pushing on people to say, hey, pay attention, wake up, America, what's going on? Hey YouTube, my name is Lorenzo. Welcome to the Game Plan Family channel. Just started this channel new in 2025. I wanted to get on here and start reacting to some videos online and also do some volunteer work around my community in the local area and share it with you guys in hopes of, traveling in different cities or maybe different states to help people in need and any type of help I can provide for them. I'm still new on this YouTube channel thing, trying to figure out how to edit and all that good stuff. So if you guys would like to give me some suggestions on any pointers on anything that has to do with the video, like the audio, if the audio is too loud or if I'm not loud enough, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, so I actually got inspired to start this YouTube channel from a couple of YouTubers that I follow. Officer Tatum Show, Benny Johnson, Black Conservative, Greg. He's somebody that I follow a lot, listen to a lot of his videos. I agree with a lot of these guys. The Cartier family, I really like listening to those guys. A lot of these guys that I listen to really inspired me to start my own YouTube channel, and I'm hoping I can bring a little bit more light and a little bit more of my ideas into the conversation of a lot of the issues that are going on in this country. A little bit about me: I'm 35 years old, and just moved out into Kansas and loving it here. Used to live in California, Washington, and Florida. Served 6 years in the military, deployed. Served my time, and very grateful that I got to serve with a lot of good men and women and deployed with them as well. And now I'm at a position in my life where I can start a channel and provide some more insight on some issues that some people aren't really aware of. So a lot of people don't like listening to the news, and I know the media is kind of a little bit jumbling back and forth and giving different types of information, he said, she said type stuff. My purpose on this channel is to provide as truthful facts as much as I can. Anytime I'll say some things that I have that are my opinion, I'll make sure to say, I'll let you guys know that I'm, giving you guys my opinion, and things that I find out fact, I'll provide proof of it through my channel. Yeah, so let's just get started with the first video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see so far, and like I said, I'm gonna need some help along the way. So if you guys would like to comment some extra things that you feel I can make this channel a little bit better, please. I'm open to all suggestions, and let's get to the first video.
I think that we're very well prepared for the next event, but that's never going to be, we're never sure that we're going to be able to catch the next fire and keep it small. They said 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be very difficult.
Okay, so listen to what he just said.
Listen.
I think that we're very well prepared for the next event, but
you think you're very well prepared for the next event.
That's never going to be, we're never sure that we're going to be able to catch the next fire.
But you're never sure that you're going to catch the next fire. So either you are or you're not. I think this is the problem. Like,
keep it small. They said 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be very difficult to contain that fire. That's why we ask all residents in a brush-prone area to be prepared to evacuate.
Can you please expand on?
I know we can't predict the weather, but when you have people come on TV telling people that, we're 100% sure next time this happens we're going to be good, even though years of history, especially in California, there's always been fires, and it's always been contained to a level where it all depends on the weather, on the wind. In this case, the wind just happens to be so crazy that it's preventing anybody from actually being able to contain it. So I think leadership in California, in all aspects, the fire department, the city, the state, they are all just gaslighting to the max about the situation. Like, if you were actually prepared and had preventative measures to prevent actual fires, none of this would have occurred. Or if it would be to a minimum. Not these, I don't even know where we're at now. I mean, it says 12,000 structures, scorched 4,000 plus acres. I mean, it could be a lot more than that. We still don't even know how many people have died. They said 24 as of this moment, but I feel like a lot more, unfortunately, have been passed just because of, it's still ongoing.
On that for
I blame
us
the leadership.
and the residents that perhaps have not had to evacuate yet, what the message might be to them?
Just to echo what the fire chief said there, if you live in those areas close to any brush or mountainous areas, it's important for you to gather your belongings, make sure that anything important is ready to go in a bag or even in your car. Those 7-mile-hour winds
That's sad to be
are
telling
going to
people that.
create a really fast-moving fire, and it's really challenging to control anything like that. So the best thing to do is to get out of its way. And like I said, we're hoping that all the work that we've done, especially in that footprint of the fire, we're not going to see any flare-ups again. But we still have a lot of area that hasn't been touched by fire for a very long time. So we want all those people to be ready to go just in case we get a fire in that area.
Takes your breath away, some of these images while you've been speaking, Marco. A live shot there, Malibu. I mean, car after car, just complete destruction along the coastlines there. Our heart breaks for these communities that have so much work to do. Thank you very much for your update. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, everyone.
And, I was born and raised in California, lived there most of my life, lived in Washington, Florida. And I can say that throughout the years growing up, and especially now being an adult, I've seen how bad California has become, to the point of no good policies been taken in place, and all the people are being affected there. I remember, was it probably 3 years ago? 3 years ago when I was there, there was a fire. When I bought my house in California in 2021, we had a very close fire the day I was signing papers to buy my home, to close on my house. I was debating on signing the papers just because literally from the view of my house was a fire on the hill, like probably 2 streets over, behind my house. And I was debating on not even closing the deal because I'm like, I'm going to sign these papers and then this fire is going to take it out. I'm like, ugh. It's just poor management in leadership when it comes down to taking control of preventative measures. That's the thing, is preventative measures. And that's what, unfortunately I have to say it, but a lot of the Democrats that aren't taking the role here taking the role there in California, it's what's stopping people from really deciding what to do, and they keep voting for these people to stay in. It's ridiculous. Hey guys, so while I was putting together this video, I was actually starting to think of some ideas of something that may help local, fire departments and citywide, statewide departments when it comes to fires. Firefighters have total respect for them. I have a nephew that's becoming a firefighter, and I'm very proud of him. And to do such a brave thing, because stopping fires is not easy. And looking on the news and seeing all these firefighters out there, a lot of them aren't even wearing masks, and they're quickly just doing their job to do their purpose of taking these fires out to prevent more damage in the city, preventing more lives from being lost. And I had an idea of, maybe allocating some money, since this California has been given all this money to help stop fires. I think a good measure would be having a branch off of the fire department, um, having fire preventers with the firefighters. Fire preventers would strictly be responsible for looking at areas within their communities, their area, their jurisdictions, and looking at all the weak spots of where potential fires could erupt. And then using these areas to coordinate with other agencies to help clear brush, cleaning areas to prevent any type of fires that have been going on, and just taking some extra preventative measures. I don't really see California doing much, and it upsets me every time I have to see fires go off in California, and you see these planes going over to spread these chemicals that are to help stop and mitigate the fire from spreading more. And I think a good preventative would having to start an agency, fire preventers, where they strictly go out and look at these areas. It's just an idea. And with California getting all this money from the government, which I just recently heard that Trump's and the Republicans are really pushing back and saying, we're not giving any more money back to California until you guys actually take serious action in preventing fires, rather than allowing this to happen and then the government forking up more money just to rebuild in cities in California. So I think preventative measures is what we need to look at. And these are things that the leaders in California should have been working on for years, and nothing changes. So the people that live in California, you all have the opportunity to vote. You vote for these people that are not taking any action, and the moment something happens in your town, your city, or it personally affects you or your loved ones, is the time you want to rise and say something, and it's a little too late. So, I don't know, taking this as a tip, maybe it could help a lot of people and save lives.
When I say stay out, we are arresting people who are not supposed to be there, who do not live there, who are in possession of narcotics. We've arrested several with guns.
Let's go to Jonathan Hunt. He's live in the Pacific Palisades.
In a state that was not for law enforcement and the protection of property and people, for a devastating situation like this, for fires to break out, houses burning, people dying, now they want to say, okay, now you need to follow the rules. Now you need to obey the law. When we tell you to stay out, or you'll be arrested. You shouldn't be there. Well, these past 4 years, California has been so lenient on telling the state, basically, you can do whatever you want with minimal repercussions. Hey guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Like, comment, and subscribe if you have any suggestions. This is a temporary setup right now. I'm still working on getting a better setup. Like I said, I'm still new to this YouTube, and this is my first video. And I am a little sick, under the weather right now, so I am getting better. That's why I sound the way I sound throughout the video. But I am getting better, thank God. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please comment below. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys till next time. Peace out.